Hi, this is Bob from Harrison. Grouping and busing are techniques that allow us to manage mixes with lots of tracks and make them sound great. Both of these features are readily available within Mixbus. Grouping is a function that helps us organize our session. Grouping links the controls of channels so they can be operated together. We can group tracks together and then share common functions: selections, fader levels, solos, mutes, and even bus assignments. Busing is a technique of combining the actual sounds together into a subgroup, which may then be processed as one sound. We use the 8 Mixbuses to create groups. They enable us to send instruments or groups of instruments into a premix before going to the master bus. The Mixbuses allow us to add EQ, compression, and tape saturation across the bus tracks. Let's set up a group for my drums. Click and drag on the black border beside the tracks you want to group. This pops open a dialog where you can enter the name. You can do the same thing on the mixer page by dragging in the black bar across the top. You can grab the edge of the group bar to add or remove adjacent channels. Alternatively, click on the Edit Group tab to the right of the Edit window and click on the plus icon to add a new edit group. Then click the G button on your channel to select the new group. This is helpful if the tracks you want to group are not contiguous. By default, group tracks will all be selected whenever you select one track. Or if you create a range, the range will apply to all the grouped tracks. Also by default, grouped channels will allow the fader, mute, and solo to be operated together. You can change these options by right-clicking on the group bar and choosing Edit. You can temporarily disable a group by clicking on its tab. It will turn gray. When the group is disabled, you can individually adjust controls like the fader. Finally, hold Shift on both Mac and Windows to override the grouping. This allows you to adjust a single fader without disabling the group. Now let's investigate busing. I'd like to combine my drums into a drum bus. To send channels to a bus, click the Assign button for the Mixbus that you want to use as a group bus. If the channels are already combined in a group, then all of their buses will assign together. Since I don't want the guitars to also go to the master bus, I will turn off the master bus assign. Let me send some ungrouped tracks to the second Mixbus. Notice that if I hold Command while selecting the sends, it assigns the channel exclusively to the bus I click. You'll notice the master send is simultaneously disabled. If you like, you can send channels to multiple group buses and the master bus simultaneously. The signal will get louder each time it is added to a bus, and you can process each bus differently for effects like reverb or parallel compression. Let's use Mixbus 8 for our reverb. I want all of my tracks to have some reverb, so I can hold Command and Shift while I make a bus assignment to assign all tracks to that bus. Then I can individually adjust the level of each channel sending to the reverb. Thank you for watching and have fun mixing with Mixbus.